NCRP Productions proudly presents Mörk Borg. Session 0.
Hello, my name is Mike, and we are going to be running Mörk Borg. I am a new GM for this group, and it is lovely to be sitting at the table with all of you people. Now, we've spoken about Mörk Borg quite a few times. It is a grimdark fantasy, where the world sucks, and everything sucks, and you suck, and your only goal is to try to survive as long as you can because the apocalypse is currently happening. So, we're going to go through a little bit of character creation, as long as everybody is ready.
Heck yeah. Huh?
Well, actually, before we character create, is there a chance we could know something about the world, or is it just character create before?
Oh, absolutely, yes. So, first of all, Mörk Borg is a Swedish game made by, and I am so gonna butcher this, by a company called Occult Ortmastore, which just means Occult Herb Master, which is one of the classes that you can choose from.
Nice.
Written by a guy named Pelle Nilsson, I believe. Am I right? Yeah, close enough. Something like that.
He'll forgive you.
If you're listening, Pelle, sorry. So, in this world, let's just go through a little bit of what the world is like. So, the world was never good, but it was tolerable. Although disease ran rampant, wars were constant, and subjugation was a certainty, the average person could carve out a life for themselves. The hundreds of gods occasionally answered prayers, seemingly at random, allowing many faiths to thrive. Crops were grown, and often stolen. Minerals were mined, and also stolen. Any random person could be killed at the whim of a noble. Feces littered the streets, and those of the lowest class spent their lives wallowing in this filth. Then, surprisingly, everything got worse. The world descended into cataclysm. As the ground shook, the cities crumbled, great chasms tore open. Pustulent monstrosities dragged themselves forth, destroying everything in reach. One of these monstrosities was a two-headed basilisk, known as She. She birthed many, many other basilisks, killing all of them by throwing them off the cliffs into the Bergen Crypt. As all this was happening, as the masses dug through the crumbles of the world, tablets were found. These tablets were prophecies put forth thousands of years ago. These prophecies were made by a monk called Anuk, and he was given them by one of the basilisks, one of the children of She, called He, one of the two heads, Verhu. The giver of prophecies, and strangely all of these prophecies began to take place. And at the end of these prophecies, it was said that the world would burn. And this is the world that your characters are living in. They trudge through filth, they try to survive, doing anything and everything that they can. Usually really unsavory things, but we'll get into that later.
Are we trying to... I mean, is it even realistic to think that we would try and stop the apocalypse?
The apocalypse is going to happen. Your job is to try to survive as long as you can, and to try to live what you might call a comfortable life.
Living my best life?
Exactly. Yes,
Now's
you
the
really...
time.
Yes, your characters will not survive. They are going to die at some point, and it's going to be awesome. Hopefully it'll be super gory, but it might also just be very dumb, and that's also great.
Tasha Yar deaths. We all understand those.
If I have anything to say, it'll be both, so let's do it.
Tasha Yar is from Star Wars. A lot of people don't know that.
Originally?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so with this, are we actually playing Mörk Borg? Because I felt like we were doing something a little different.
So we are going to be mostly playing Mörk Borg. There is a supplement that's coming out that is called Pirate Borg. Now, I have taken some of the rules from that, the ones that I feel make sense, and I've thrown those into Mörk Borg. They've done a couple of things that I think just complicate the game, and this game is so rules light that I think adding more rules just makes it a little bit worse. So this is going to be Mörk Borg with a pirate theme for the most part.
I love it.
So we're taking a medieval world and we're putting guns and pirates into it, along with all the undead and monstrosities that hopefully will kill you very quickly.
If I'm lucky.
If you're lucky.
Well, so a little bit of background for the listeners. Both Mike and John, who are joining us tonight, actually come from listening to our podcast. You guys had listened and had talked to me about potentially running and playing with us. So, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.
It's
Thank you,
very
guys.
good to be here. Yeah. Everybody is way better looking than I expected.
Yeah, you kind of get a thought and you start
Hey,
seeing
what
you.
does that mean? Let's dissect that one.
I mean, we've known each other for years, and you even said that to me when I walked in. You're
Yeah.
like, wow, you're so hot now.
You've got a face made for microphone.
Right, exactly.
Thanks. Yeah, I get told that a lot.
Well, so what are we going to do to start? How are we going to go with this?
So, there are a few choices when it comes to making a character in Mörk Borg. I say that we just jump right into that, and I think that should be the most fun way to do it. As you can all see, I've given each of you a character sheet. It is covered in skulls and ravens and all of that stuff. It's essentially a really cheesy doom metal game, which I'm hoping everybody is okay with.
Mine has a
yeah.
very realistic booger on it. Is this?
Oh,
You got the bonus character sheet.
You got the good one.
yeah, you won!
John, that means you get to go first.
That's true. So I was thinking that we could each you guys have had a chance to look through the incredibly simple handbook, and if you have any questions about the classes, of course, let's just sit and chat about it. There are a few of them. You can also choose to be classless, like John is, and has always
already.
been. And if you do that, then I have a couple of surprises that I might do for you just to make it a little bit more fun if you don't get the special stuff of the classes.
Do they do? I know we were talking off air that we can do random. Pretty much everything.
Absolutely.
Can the classes be random as well? I mean, is there a chart for that?
How many classes do we have listed right there?
Oh no.
There are
8?
12 classes, yes.
Well, there's a way to do it.
Now, you
Okay.
see, if you look at those dice that are in front of you, Barry, you're actually going to see that one of them has the number 12 on it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I guess
a couple
let's
of mine
start.
have 12.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Is everybody doing random?
Yeah, I'm in.
Sure, I was gonna pick one, but no, I'm down. If everyone else is doing random, I'm
I think that's great. Let's not get too attached to them
Yeah,
because
we'll
they're
kill
going to
our
die.
randos, then we'll do our real ones.
So then, caveat: if anyone rolls the same character class, are we in for having whoever rolls the second one gets to reroll until we
Yeah,
get
I
something
think-
that's different? 4 different classes, gotta have that.
Oh yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
that's fair. We don't want to have the same one.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
legit.
that's great.
So, Mike,
Yeah.
how do we start?
So, I guess let's go around and everybody go ahead and roll a d12 and we'll see what your class is going to be.
We're gonna do that before we even have stats, okay? Well, I have a 6 since everyone else is quiet. What does that make?
It looks like you're going to be a fanged deserter.
Hold up, I'm counting sides.
Why do you have a d13?
I know, I bought it at Barry's shop once.
Oh.
Actually, fun fact. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't from Barry's shop. No. My friend, he bought it and I ended up acquiring it. It was a set of, like, precision dice, but half of them were, like, regular. Other half, wonky-ass dice. I think I have a D24 and, like,
Nice.
I have a D3 that's, like, rock, paper, scissors. Like, it's... I love what you can do with dice, so...
Yeah. So let's find out what somebody else's class is. Once you guys once we've done that, I'll take a minute to talk about what the different stats are going to be, and then we can go through actually making the character.
I have rolled a 3. Do I win?
Yes, you won. You are a cursed skinwalker.
Okay. Game's done. Sorry.
So, I was real close to that. I got a 2.
You, my friend, are going to be a buccaneer.
That's
Okay.
dramatic.
Our first pirate.
Yep, actual pirates.
Actual pirate.
I got an 11.
And 11, you are going to be a swashbuckler. So, while you are all taking a moment to look through the classes that you have chosen, I suppose is the word we can use, I am just going to go ahead and chat about the game a little bit. So, stop what you're doing and pay attention to me. I'm joking. Please don't pay attention to me.
That's good.
So, as I was saying before, this is an incredibly rules-light game. Instead of other unnamed RPG systems, you only have 4 stats in this one. And those stats are your strength, your agility, your presence, and your toughness. Now, in this game, your presence, you can almost think of it as a combination of your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. I think it's probably the best way to think about that. Strength, agility, and toughness are all exactly how they sound, and I'll explain to you off mic, Pedro. So,
Dear God.
Okay, you know what the worst thing is? I missed what the got was. So. Oh shit.
good.
Okay.
Nobody explain it to him.
That's fine.
Now, some of the things about this game, as you guys are reading through that, is armor works a little bit differently here. In order to hit almost anything, it's a D12. In order to avoid getting, it is a DR, difficulty rating of 12. In order to avoid getting hit, it is pretty much the same thing. If you do get hit by something, you have based on the armor that you have, you will subtract a certain amount of the damage that you take. So if you take 1 damage and then you get to subtract a D2, you take 0 damage essentially, which does make it a little bit easier for you guys to survive, but not that much easier. Now, in this game, it is all player-facing rolls, which means that I, as the GM, never roll a single thing. So you roll to hit, you roll to not get hit, and then you roll the damage you deal and the damage that you take. I just sit here and pretend that I know what I'm doing.
Now, I do want to point out that because I may be criticized for my choice of bestial form later, I'm going to randomize mine, so when I turn into something terrible that's not useful, that is the fault of this D6 I'm rolling. Just preempting that.
Okay, yeah, sure. He's rolling a rock right now.
Are you skinwalking every time in a different thing, or this is what the skin was? You're rolling now for until you die. This is the skin you're in.
Yeah, for the 3 hours which I might survive, I'll be able to turn into this form.
Yes,
Okay.
this particular class is choose one at creation. So as we are all, I'm sure you guys have all had a minute to take a look at your classes. So how about, Barry, how about you just go ahead and give us just a quick overview. What is your class all about, the Fanged Deserter?
So the Fanged Deserter, it says you have a thirsty, or so friends who never let you down, your teeth. Wait, what? You have 30.
The word is 30.
30. We'll start again. You have 30 or so friends who never let you down, your teeth. Disloyal, wow, that means I'm missing 2, or I'm not human. Disloyal, deranged, or simply uncontrollable. Any group that didn't boot you out, you left anyway. But your wow, really? Your parliament of teeth. Your parliament, that is a really bad word. I'm not sure what that word even means, but well, all right. This is an English-made, no, it's a Swedish-made game.
It is a Swedish-made game.
But your parliament of teeth, enormous, protruding, thick, and sharp, have always been your allies. That really doesn't explain a lot. Apparently, I bite shit.
You are essentially a guy with big teeth.
Okay.
And that's what you do. You bite people.
Okay.
You can also have a weapon. And I believe that your class, even, there are some of the options that you could have where one of them is like a big sword.
Yeah, I see a
Things
couple
like
class
that.
features that way.
Yes, actually, one of them, I'm reading it right now, is that you could possibly have is a stinking sword you pulled from a military shit ditch, which is awesome.
Okay. Well, good. So do I do abilities? So I'm rolling 3d6 and subtracting 1 for agility, or is that 3d6 and it's a -1? What?
Nope. Yeah, so you're going to roll 3d6 and you're going to subtract 1, and then the score that you roll, let me know that, and I will tell you what your
All right.
actual...
So for agility, I'm going to have 11
Okay. That's going to be a +0.
plus 0. For my presence, I'm going to have a 6. Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a -2. Good.
I know what I'm not going to be doing very much of. Strength, I have... Yeah, I did that right. Strength, I'm going to have a 14.
14, that is a +1.
And then finally, toughness is going to be a 10. Wow, really mediocre
Nice.
rolls.
Yeah. Also a +0, but you know, since the modifiers only go from +3 to -3, honestly, I think you did okay.
I'm well in the range. All right. Anything else that I need to do before we move to the next person?
So, let's go ahead and figure out just how many hit points you have, because it's not going to be a lot. So you're going to take your toughness, and
Yep.
you're going to add that to a D10.
And I'm going to roll that now, and that's what it is, or every game I'm going to do.
That's what it is.
All right. So I have a 9, so I have a net 9.
Wow, you are officially a tank right now. And let's go ahead and we'll move on to somebody else's abilities. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. So hey, it's Pedro. I am I'm playing the Buccaneer. I'm an expert sharpshooter, especially with musket and rifles, skilled tracker, and a survivalist. All right. So one of my abilities, which I really like, sharpshooter. So I get to start with a musket, which I love, and reloading it only takes 1 round. I guess normally it takes 2. Okay.
Brutal.
And I've already chose my class feature, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Nice. So let's go ahead and roll up your abilities. Let's start with your agility.
All right, agility is...
Do you want to maybe not roll 3 singular?
Oh, sure.
Yes, would you like some D6s?
Thank you. Okay,
I've got a
so
box of them.
that's a
There's also like 10 of them right next to you.
thank you. It's a 13.
So agility 13.
Okay.
Agility 13. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a +1.
Oh, okay, cool. So then that's right. We just do the...
Yep. You don't actually use the score.
+1.
You only ever use the modifier that you're given.
Throw it right there too.
You could even write on the character
That's right. I
sheet.
have a character sheet. I'm sorry.
I know that I handed you a bunch of weird stuff with skulls and stuff all over it, but one of those has the word agility on
Right.
it.
And I hope that it was already written this. I hope these weren't priceless.
Well, they were.
They were. Okay. So now, okay, +1. Oh, where it's supposed to go. Cool. Okay. Now, let's roll these 3 dice.
You're doing your presence next.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. So, presence is going to be 11 plus 2 is 13 again.
That's also a +1.
+1, okay.
I really hope you get some -3s on these next ones.
Okay, so this one's so 11 plus 0, so just 11.
Yeah, that's a +0.
Okay, and that's just is strength, so that's okay. That's fine.
What, did you give him good dice or something?
No, those were 2 of the 3 that I rolled, so
Okay.
who knows what's going on
Okay,
there.
last one. Oh boy.
Woohoo!
What the hell? Okay, so toughness. This is amazing. So I rolled 2 6s. So 12 plus 3, so 15 minus 1, so 14.
A 14, that is also a +1.
Oh, what? It's such a good roll.
I know, isn't that fun?
Work's me.
Luckily, you two have chosen some of the classes where you have the highest chance of getting good hit points. So go ahead and roll up a D10 and add your toughness to it, and we'll see how many hit points you have. I really hope you roll a 1.
Better a 2.
Nice.
So then, okay, so 2 plus my toughness, but that's awesome still. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
3.
so it's
You have
3. Oh,
three.
okay, that's right.
You have 3 hit points.
Yes.
Yeah.
You read that right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Okay, current max, so 3. All right, dope.
Nothing has ever made me happier than
Freaking
that
go.
right there.
Let's go.
Miss Sequoia, would you like to go next?
Yeah.
Let's do it to it.
Okay.
So what are you?
So I am a swashbuckler, and I've taken the knife knave as my first ability.
Okay.
My character's name is Crag Sally, and I'm figuring out what she sounds like still.
Sure.
She's
thing.
so far ahead of us.
I know. She's like actually over here doing stuff, and we're all just well, I mean, John's now wearing a dress.
It looks really nice too.
It does,
you.
yeah.
Good color choice. Good color
It's
choice.
I mean, it's very clearly like a prom dress or something.
Maybe a little
Right.
revealing, but
You gotta show some skin if you want to get the
Exactly.
bad boys.
Yep, skin in the game. That's where you came with that
Yeah,
one, right?
Yeah.
I'm a skinwalker.
It
after
was-
all.
right there it is. There it is.
Oh wow, yeah. That's the only thing you have written down. Is that means I get to wear a dress?
Yeah, pretty dress.
Okay.
I'm a winter. Is my colors.
So I'll tell you, for Sequoia's, real quick, her
You're
descriptor
great.
for Swashbuckler is a brash fighter with bravado and swagger.
oh yeah,
Yep.
that part.
There we go.
I
Crag
think that
Sally.
quite literally just means you're a rad pirate.
I am a rat pirate.
Wait, Mustang Sally?
Crag.
Crag Sally,
Oh.
okay. All right.
Mustang Sally would be cool.
Mustang Sally would be easy to do the soundtrack for, too.
So let's go ahead and we'll do your agility first.
Okay, so I roll 2.
You roll 3d6 and then you're gonna add 1.
Okay,
Why?
Whoa.
so 16.
Okay. plus 1, so 17. That means you get a plus 3. I want you guys to know that your characters are supposed to suck.
Well, mine does.
Barry's
Clearly,
doing
I knew
it
what I was
correctly.
doing in the game.
Well,
So
Now
Barry's
mine
doing it
does.
well. Everybody's gonna have to start using my dice from now
They're very
on.
special alien dice.
They're
little
very
shit.
cool, yeah. Okay, you're cheating.
Okay.
No, never mind, you're not.
Is
Yeah.
the head a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
8. So.
And 8 is a -1.
Minus, and then so on my
Just write the -1.
10 plus 0.
Yep.
It's also -0, if that makes you feel
Yeah,
better.
yeah, that's true. You can write the goofy little symbol, the plus minus symbol.
Equal opportunity.
And where do we write the spirit part?
Oh, so that is one of the things that I am skipping in Mörk Borg.
Word.
So with Pirate Borg, they added
You have one more,
spirit.
so
Yeah, they added one more stat, which is your spirit, which is how they do like magic and all that stuff. But I personally feel like presence is fine, which is how it is in
Yeah.
everything in the rest of Mörk Borg.
Absolutely.
So, so yeah, let's just move on to your toughness, and you have 3d6 -1.
Not as good.
That's
you
great.
get?
What'd you roll?
7.
You rolled a total of a 7. That is a -1 to your toughness.
Okay.
And let's just go ahead and quickly do up your hit points. You guys all somehow ended up with characters who get to roll a d10
Wow,
for hit points.
okay.
That's not
Not me.
good. I like it when I'm mean to you.
Alright. D10 plus 10.
No,
D10
what's your
plus your
toughness?
toughness.
Oh, so negative. So 2?
You have 2 hit points.
Well,
We found our tank, everybody.
You're very strong.
That's true.
Alright.
All right there, Johan. So, go ahead. What is your class?
I will be playing a cursed skinwalker, and I think I might have the longest description here. You should have died, but something grabbed hold of your soul as it seeped into the river of death, and sealed you once again in mortal flesh. Only this time, the cage is not yours alone. In the afterlife's currents, your soul mingled with another dying creature's. Now you live locked in everlasting struggle between man and monster. You should have died.
I really love that it says you should have died twice.
Right. Just to be certain. Actually, the Skinwalker is pretty cool because in my little bit of kind of looking into Mörk Borg, I had looked into the pirates, considering that I had heard we were going to do a pirate thing.
Right.
And they talk about the pirates being basically the way I kind of got it was they're all bones that skin gets applied, or skin gets applied to bones, and somehow your soul is brought back in. But you can be applied to anything. So you could be a horse, you could be a
Yes.
human, you could be a
We just had to bring it back to horses, didn't we?
yes, I did. I really did. But you could be anything, and so and they talked about in the thing I was reading. They talked about actually playing like a horse. It's not a centaur.
Right.
You're a horse.
You're just a horse. So are you going to be a horse that was somehow brought back to life and you had human skin put on you? Because I really like that, and that totally goes with the aesthetic.
I don't want to overdo it
Okay.
on animals because I can turn into an animal. This
Okay.
is my main
so
ability.
druid skinwalkers.
Essentially,
Nice.
yes. But I can do one wild shape.
Okay.
And I randomize, as I said before. So, spending a single painful round, I can shapeshift. The form which I randomize is the life and death lizard, which I can turn into. So, lizard, like the horse of the reptile kingdom.
Yes.
4 legs.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
number of legs.
Check.
Yeah. This will allow me to regenerate
Damn.
some HP each round. I also have a bite attack, which is a D6, and I have scaly skin, reducing damage that I take by
Wow.
a D2. So I expect to be a lizard a lot in this game.
Oh,
God,
right.
you could have been a doomsayer monkey.
I know. That's what I probably would have selected. if I
Wow.
hadn't randomized.
That's scary.
I am thinking Hit Monkey from Deadpool. I'm thinking, wow, that would be so much fun.
I understand
I'm
that reference.
I'm a big fan of the flayed and dripping wolf.
It's also great. If they had just had horse, that's what
Of course.
Everything else with descriptors, if it had been horse, that would have been the one.
It's a
You know,
horse.
you can instead just be like a life and death mini pony if you want.
Accept it.
Shetland.
All right. Yes, you're a,
You just
a life
broke
and death.
the game
I
by
know.
making me do that.
I'm well aware.
Rise again.
This game is broken already. It is mean and it is unfair, and that's why I like it.
Shall I roll some statistics?
Absolutely. Yeah, do it to it.
Okay.
So you're going to do your agility first. It's going to be a 3d6 plus 0.
That is 12.
12. You have a +0.
+0 to agility. Okay,
Your
I'm gonna roll
presence.
again for presence.
3d6 -2.
That's a 3.
Nice. No, it's not. Oh,
5
yes.
-2.
Yeah, -2. Yeah, you're right. That's a 3. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So what is that? How many minuses? is
Minus
that?
3.
-3.
Yeah,
For my
that's
presence.
yeah.
It's okay because presence is only like 3 statistics worth.
Right, yeah, it's
this
good.
Is good. This is a great place to be.
Yeah, it's just like where your your magic
Like
and all that comes
everything
from.
that I
Yeah,
do.
if
Yeah,
you try to shoot a gun or anything, you know.
Yeah. We'll all be busy being a horse, and horses don't shoot guns. So,
Not that you know of.
oh god.
Scaly horse.
Yeah.
So your strength, you're gonna have 3d6 +1.
Okay. That looks like 10, 11, 12 total. After the
Okay,
mod.
that is still a +0.
Okay, I'll take it. And then toughness?
Your toughness is a 3d6 +1.
I have rolled a 15 total for my toughness.
Woo! Hot
You're
diggity.
cheating. That is a +2.
Oh, that means I have a minimum of 3 hit points. So in your face and in your face.
Let's go ahead and roll up that d8 for your hit points, and you're gonna add your toughness to it.
Here I go. Big money, big money. No whammies. That's a 5 plus 2 is 7.
Wow. Yeah, we have a couple of tanks here.
This is wonderful.
So I just want to throw out there that apparently John and I were using normal dice where our net of our plus and minuses are -1. You two, on the other hand, Pedro was obviously using the good pair of my dice.
yes. That's why you should have let him use the GM's dice. Instead.
Probably.
I've been GMing for far too long. I can never roll above like a 14 on a
Right.
D20,
You've shaken
so-
all the magic out of them.
Exactly. Yeah. So, coming up next, we have all of your class's special abilities. John jumped the gun like an asshole and
I'm
already
so
talked about
sorry.
his. So, Pedro, you want to go ahead and talk about yours?
About my what? Sorry,
Your
I was focused
classes?
on.
I know you keep not paying attention.
No, I was focused on thinking
It's
about
really great, man. That's why I keep like
Upgrade.
flailing my arms and waving at you.
Ask Barry. It's great.
Yes, we're chatting about your class's ability.
Yeah, so I took Crack Shot. So all of my ranged attacks are DR10 instead of 12.
Is that the
Nice.
class feature or is that the ability?
That's my class feature. My ability is I just get to start with a musket, and reloading takes 1 round instead of 2.
Right. Okay, fantastic. And let's hop on over to Barry, since we're just going in a big circle.
All right.
I was
so-
trying to randomize, but
So I am going to randomize for the class feature, but I want to warn everyone so that you don't think I'm doing this funny. 6 is the shoe of Death's horse. Just letting you know. But I got a 4. So I have old Sigurd's sling. Sigurd was the strongest man whose throat you ever gnawed. Woven from his long gray hair, this sling has never failed you. 2d4 damage, requires fist-sized rocks.
great.
So would I put that as a weapon?
Yep, that's going to be your weapon. That's going to be, at the very least, that'll be one of them. So some of the things that I don't think we talked about with your class in particular is that you do have a bite attack.
Yep.
Which is also only DR10 to hit.
Okay.
So that's going to be a D20 plus your strength. As long as you hit a 10, you hit whoever it is. Doing D6 damage, which is actually pretty high in this game. But you have to roll a D6 every time you do that, and on a 1 or a 2, they get to swing at you as well. You also, not a bright spark is what this says. Your agility tests are DR14 instead of 12, excluding your defense rolls. And you're illiterate. You're incapable of understanding scrolls, which is how you get magic in this game. If you begin with one of them, re-roll, then eat it or use it as toilet paper.
Okay. So agility or a DR14, except defense.
Yep.
Defense. All right, I'm just kind of quickly writing it down. And illiterate. I don't understand.
You actually got me with that one.
All right. So I basically a feature of this game is scrolls, and I don't have that feature.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that is that, and in Pirate Borg they added tablets as well, but those are the only ways to actually get magic in
So
this
no
game.
scroll love for me. I
Right.
can't even read runes. I can't even read pirate
Yo,
runes.
you can't read anything. Nope.
With my bad teeth, I'd almost be willing to accept that I can't speak them. The fact that I can't read is going to make it very interesting.
Maybe it's like those pigs where their tusks grow back into their eyeballs.
Ugh, yes, right. Or apparently a couple of video game characters that makes him really pissed off. I saw a thing somebody had put up in one of our group chats where one of the horns of this creature was growing back into his eye, and that was why he was so mad.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Elden?
Yeah, Elden Ring. It
Elden
was,
Ring?
Some of the Mal.
Some bad thing.
Modlob or something.
Well, so now, other thing I'll ask you, so it says basics here.
That sounds like some Mörk Borg shit right there.
That's my name. I'm taking it.
So, under basics, I noticed we've done hit points. We have not done omens, silver, armor, or weapon. Do we worry about that at this point?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and we can go around and do that. So I just wanted to give a quick description of what omens actually are before we chat about that at all.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's let everyone finish. I'm sorry I jumped the gun. What's everyone else's class features?
I think it's just me left, but I kind of went over it, but I can read the actual description. So I took Knife Knave. I start with 2 knives, and when I attack with them, I can make 2 attacks a turn. They are D10 to hit, and if the first attack hits, the second is an auto hit. So...
Is it D10 or DR10?
DR10.
Okay.
Please stop making a good character.
No! Craig Sally rides again!
Mustang Sally. So as you were asking about the omens. Now, the omens in this game almost work... I would say that it's a similar mechanic to Inspiration in Dungeons & Dragons, of where it's a special thing that you get to do to kind of change your circumstances. There are 5 different things that you can use omens for, which you should all have them right there in, like on a chart somewhere. But they are, you can use one of your omens to deal maximum damage with an attack.
Page 9.
You can use one of your omens to re-roll a die, either mine or yours.
It says yours or another's. Could we re-roll? Could we have somebody else re-roll
Yes,
if we give up?
you can. Yeah. You can lower damage dealt to you by a d6. You can neutralize a crit or a fumble, and you can lower one test's DR by -4, which those things are really, really useful. So luckily, everybody gets either 1 or 2 of them, I believe.
Is everybody's omens D2?
Yeah.
I believe that for all classes, I believe it is.
And I was
Where
reading
does
quick
it-
on the omens. It says it refreshes.
You roll a d4 and half it.
Oh.
I was reading on the thing. It says 6 hours to refresh. So whether we roll a 1 or a 2, that's how many refresh. So if we have a 2, we can always get 2. If we have a 1, we can only always get 1.
That is an incredibly good question.
And the decision is spur of the moment.
Off the top of my head, you know what? Let's go. Yeah, if you take a rest for 6 hours, you get to reroll both of them.
Okay.
They do not accumulate though.
No, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
So this is what we're starting the game with, and if we use it the next 6 hours, we can roll again to have a shot at getting 2 next time.
Yes,
Max 2.
That's okay.
maximum 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled the 3, so I got 2.
1. I'm assuming it rounds down.
No,
What'd you roll?
No, I rolled a 3.
No, what did you roll? What dice?
A d4.
Yeah, so he got
Yeah.
a 2. I rolled a
Because
d6 and rolled a 3, but that means I got a 1.
down to 1, and then 3 and 4 is 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 3 also.
So
I
you have
also
2.
rolled a 3. We rolled 3 3
Nice.
On d4s?
Yeah.
on
On
D4.
D4.
I feel like I should have been rolling a d4.
Yeah, you should roll a d4. Yeah. Would you like to borrow
Well,
one of mine?
I did roll a 3 on a d6. All right, here we
You can
go.
roll
3.
You gotta be kidding me. Well,
Nice.
I'm gonna start with 2 then.
You know what? That's good. It makes the game slightly less deadly, which it is probably better. That will mean that you guys aren't going to die immediately.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do your silver. Now your silver is that is the currency here. You don't have to call it silver if you don't want to. If you want to trade in, I don't know, teeth or something, that's
Swedish,
fine.
wouldn't it be kroners? Is that right? Or is-
I don't know real things.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, isn't Kroger like
Kroners,
isn't that-
Kroners.
Yeah, Kroger, but isn't that like a supermarket or something?
That's a supermarket. That's
No,
what
it's
okay.
like
Kroners
those
would-
little
Yeah,
tiny,
no, they don't
like-
trade in supermarkets.
little plastic cups you put in a coffee machine.
I rolled 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a Kroner machine, right?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 2.
I have a crow.
All right, he's just flat out cheap.
It's amazing that you keep getting all these great rolls when nobody's looking and you don't tell us what you're rolling for.
Wait, what do we roll?
Well,
for
but it's
silver?
120 silver instead of.
Times 10.
Well, it's
What do you
good.
got?
Everybody has an individual one in their.
Oh, it's for the. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, you know what? It looks like for most of them they are 2d6. Oh no, because there's also like d6 times 5. So go ahead and look at your class and you'll see that.
I started with 110.
Nice.
Honey, which one were you?
I'm the swashbuckler. I forgot my little booklet at home, so I'm going off of the...
There is another one, I believe, directly behind John.
Honey, it's 2d6 times 10.
Okay, so then I did it fine.
Oh, okay.
How are you figuring out how to turn around?
I thought that if I kept struggling to turn,
Somebody else would do it for you.
me.
I love
It
it.
took longer than I thought.
You gotta be more direct with me.
120 silver, like that's quite a bit. How much did you start off with?
110.
110? Yeah, that's great. I mean, because for
Page 23 square.
66 plus a d6 silver, you can buy a preserved corpse.
Dibs.
I'm feeling like the Skinwalker's going to want that.
I mean,
It doesn't say well-preserved corpse. It just
it just says preserved. Yeah, this is anything from
So
like
it
one
could
of
be
those bog
spread on
mummies.
toast.
Yeah.
That's
and-
all beef jerky is a preserved corpse, right?
Yeah,
So
pretty
it's
much.
just
Yeah.
Jerky. Well, you had 120, right, Pedro? I have 121 silver. I rolled 90.
Okay, fantastic. All right, and it looks like next is going to be our armor. And like I said, in this game, this is something that I actually really prefer about this game, is that your armor doesn't make you harder to hit, it reduces the amount of damage done to you. So there is a D4 chart for armor, and in those little booklets that I made you, I definitely made a mistake on one of the classes, and let's hope that it's not one of the ones that you guys have.
Well, so are you talking about the minus D4 damage? Is that the one we've got?
So what I'm talking about is...
Mine says armor D10.
Yes, so yours is the one that I messed up. Yours is... you can go ahead and be sad about that all you want.
Mine also says D10.
Oh, good, that makes me happy.
I think that since it's in the text...
I mean, there's only 4 tiers, so you can roll a 10 if you want to, but we're just going to call everything 5 and above 0.
So mine says D4, so I'm actually going to roll a D4, look at the chart.
Yes.
Wait, where's the armor?
My armor says D2, so I roll a D2, and I look at the chart.
Exactly.
Well, if there was a question
roll a
about
1?
who is the tank,
So wait, so
it's
my...
me. So I rolled a 4. So under armor, I'm writing heavy.
Yes. And you'll even see that on your character sheet, there's like a little bubble.
Yep.
And so that means that every time that you get hit by something, you get to take a d6 and subtract that amount of damage from the damage done to you. Also, you have all of your agility tests are +4.
Aren't they already a 14 instead of a 12?
Yeah, so now all of yours are 18 instead. Brutal.
I'm gonna have to probably buy armor. I got a 1, I got no armor.
Yes, that's great. That's fantastic. You have no armor. If you decide that means you have no clothes on, that's fine. That's funnier.
Although I would hide better.
You would hide better, that's true. Yes, and so your defense is also DR +2.
Got it.
Which means that if I swing at you, you have to roll a 14 or higher to not get hit.
Now, what is the deal below it that says shield? Do I get that as well?
You do not. That is a piece of equipment that you might possibly roll up when we get to that point.
Okay.
So I'm a DR10 to hit, is that what I heard?
DR 12.
I'm a DR12 to hit. Oh, yeah, that's right, because everything's DR12.
Everything's
unless-
12.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Everything's 12. I mean, there are some creatures where it's like it changes that and things like that. There's some weapons where it changes that, but those are like real special circumstances.
Cool.
And Sequoia, what did you roll up for your armor?
I got a 4.
Of course you did. Barry, I don't think everyone's being honest at this table here. And Horseboy, what did you get?
I rolled a 2, which
Nice.
is actually the highest I could roll because my armor is a D2.
Oh, that's great. Yep, so that means that you have like either leather armor or fur on you, which makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a horse hide with
Horse
a
hide.
horse head on
Again,
my body.
scaly lizard horse hide.
Yes,
Get
of
the
course.
hose. Clap, clap, clap.
Of course the hose.
So wait, are you now a mini pony wearing the skin of another horse?
I think that I'm other.
What
kin.
happened to the lizard?
So, the lizard is there.
Oh, okay.
Right, he self-identifies as a horse.
Okay.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
you
exactly
could
it.
also be like a reptilian type of mini pony
I
if
think
you
that,
want.
don't be ridiculous, Mike.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're right. That's
I was
insane.
gonna say Drasilisk. Those are equine lizards.
Drasilisk?
What the hell is that?
It's a giraffe basilisk?
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's
A
like
giraffe basilisk?
No,
Drasilisk.
Giraffe.
No, giraffe basilisk.
Giraffe basilisk sounds way cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what John is. He's a
He's a
giraffe.
giraffe.
He's a giraff.
But in life, in real life.
In
Like
real
a
life.
questing beast. That sounds pretty
He's now
legit.
changed into a sundress somehow.
The hat is fetching.
And so next, was that everybody's armor? I believe it was. There's not that many people at the table. I should be able to keep track of this. But I can't because I'm an idiot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do everybody's, yes,
Weapons.
weapons.
Which I
wow,
have a
that was
D12.
literally the next word I was going to say. You got a 12.
No, I have a D12 for my roll, but I notice weapons only goes to D10.
It just
Wow.
wrap around again.
It just wraps around. You get 12, it's gonna suck for you.
Yeah, if you roll really, really high, it just sucks.
Actually, that's not bad, a femur.
My thingy says that I start with 2 knives, so I get to roll an additional weapon.
Yeah,
Or is
because
that
I have
my
old,
weapon?
I have
Yeah.
old
Yeah, you do.
old somebody's sling.
Yeah. Old Sigurd.
Sigurd.
And we're just going to go ahead and make yours a D10. Just,
Right.
I don't want to think about it too much.
That makes sense. All right.
And for the ones that you see where there are 2 different weapons, just pick one of those.
Got
Those
it.
are where things differ between Pirate Borg and Mörk Borg.
I'm so
Okay.
stoked.
Well, I ended up with
you
machete.
need to start rolling in front of me.
So I
You
got,
are
oh, look,
cheating.
It's right there. It's a D10. I didn't touch it. I swear.
So what'd you get, a 10?
Yeah, I got a 10, and the options are a musket, which I already have, or
Or a Zweihander.
A
Yeah.
Zweihander.
Zweihander. I'll
That's
take that.
From my
fantastic.
7C role-playing game days where I was running and playing, the Zweihander is hell of a weapon.
It's already on the sheet too, which is great for me.
The Zweihander?
Yeah, it's right there. That's, I'm pretty sure that's a Zweihander, right?
It's also one of the least legible things in the book.
Yeah, there we go.
For those of you listening who don't know what a Zweihander is, that is essentially a claymore.
Giant fucking sword.
Yep. Right on. So we're playing Braveheart now.
You know, you can get a Zweihander after hours for about $10. That's a prostitution joke.
That was a prostitution reference? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Prices have
Also
gone
looks
up.
like a claymore.
Yeah.
I guess
yeah.
inflation isn't.
It also looks like a claymore.
Still looks like a.
All right, there, Sequoia. We're gonna start with you because I don't like these guys anymore, and I want to watch you roll now. So.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Weapon, right?
Well, you've got the.
Oh, I just did that.
Oh, for your
What'd you
weapon.
I got a flintlock pistol.
Oh, very
Nice.
cool. All right, so you have a gun and 2 knives.
Yeah.
You sound like a pirate.
I'm
Yep.
sure am.
More than any of the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a musket. That's Zweihander. The legendary pirate weapon.
Well, you guys are going to have to start off by doing the most piratey thing in the world, which is stealing a pirate ship. So,
Yar.
Actually, you know what? Honestly, probably not bad, especially if it has like spikes on the side, man. Use that style.
I really
pirate
was-
ship? Sure.
No, the pirate ship has spikes. That would be actually really cool.
My answer to your question was dancing a jig, just so that was my most piratey act.
Oh, okay.
Jig dancing.
All right, well, Barry, have we gotten yours or no?
Yeah, I ended up getting the machete.
Oh, nice. Very cool. So you have a machete. Oh,
D4.
yes. Right on. It really seems like a machete should do more damage than a D4, but that's funny.
Too many years of D&D, that's dagger damage there. So it's a really sharp machete.
Yeah, but
I have honed this thing. I have sharpened it down. A pig sticker.
You got a paring knife now.
There you go.
It was a sword at one point.
This is my machete.
Woe to somebody who says it's not a machete.
There you go. There you go. I'll do the Crocodile Dundee thing. Now that's a machete.
I see you played Knifey Spoony before. Reference.
That's not a reference that I understand. Have we gotten your...
I have a legendary, some sort of weapon that I don't understand. It's called Knife.
Oh, a canife. Yes,
Knife?
kanife. Yes.
What is that? Is that like a Zweihander?
It's French or Swahili.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does D4 damage, and the picture just looks like a knife, but it's spelled Knife.
Yeah. Kanife is the way to say
Wait,
that.
the freaking knife does the same damage as my machete?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. As I said, this is a mean, unfair game.
It's a small machete, and it's a big knife. This makes sense.
They assume that it's like any machete in almost anybody's garage. It's dull.
This is
Yes.
a get good kind of game.
Okay, y'all, and now we get to get into the really, really fun stuff. We get to do starting gear, which this is the best. So you guys are going to roll a d6 and then a d12 and then another d12. The first d6 can be super brutal because you can just get nothing. So let's start with you, Sequoia. I keep not starting with you. A 1. You got nothing.
Okay, now a D12.
And now a D12.
Boy,
So you-
nothing can become something.
Yeah, so she
Oh no, there's 3.
has stuff, but no bag to carry it in.
I have a sharp needle.
A sharp needle. Nice. Wow.
Okay, it's gonna be really useful
Yeah, I believe so.
down the
Yeah,
road.
with your knives and gun.
All right, and then I got a lard.
You got
I got
a tub of lard.
no you.
All right, so everyone's laughing, but I am immediately coming up with a whole bunch of, X-rated, and a whole bunch of actual in-game abilities that we can do things with the lard, so not so bad.
Oh my!
We can hit the
no,
X-rated
Put the
stuff.
arm away. Put the arm away. No, the head too.
Oh, she's so slimy now.
If you pay extra, you get this Y-hander.
All right, you know what? I want to watch you roll. We're gonna go over to you there, Pedro. I'm kidding. I don't actually need to see it. I don't care that much. What'd you roll?
The 2.
You get nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, look, the first roll I watched and he didn't roll well.
Do you need a D12?
No, I got it right here.
You don't need to do it in front of me.
Yeah.
You're
That
a
looks like a
John.
9. That's a 9.
It is a 9.
A
You
9.
have a
Ooh.
bear trap.
I was really hoping for the unclean scroll. That just sounds fun.
We
Yeah.
shit in
But-
one hand and shit in another.
I know, but
Yeah.
bear trap. Actually, that's pretty fun. I'm building a fun. Actually, that makes sense. I'm a survivalist. That
Yeah.
makes sense for me.
Yeah, and it's a presence DR14 for an enemy to be able to see it, and it does D8 damage, and also, let's say it's on a chain because it's fun to swing around your head.
There you go. Yep.
I love number 4 on the last column.
That's right. Where's my?
Rats that love you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, this one I'm hiding to myself.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, look, it's a 12.
It is. No.
If you
It's
roll
a
a 12.
13. No, it's a 4.
It is the 4.
I got the rats.
Yes.
I got the rats. That's what carries my shit.
Rats that love you.
I got rats. Oh wait, D4 rats that love me.
How many rats you have?
4.
You have 4 rats.
Rats,
Nice.
I gotta
You
make some
maxed out
names.
on rats.
4 rats.
Apparently, unlike everyone else, he's not going to need this wine.
Me.
Yeah. Just gonna be throwing rats at people.
I mean,
Oh my
I
God.
would be afraid.
Just-
Someone
yeah.
threw a rat at my face.
I mean, especially in such like a disgusting,
Yeah.
filthy world.
Guess what? Best thing is these rats do as much damage as Barry's weapon.
I will let you use them as a ranged weapon if you want.
Yes.
Tail.
Yeah.
We've learned. I've done routines with them. They
Yeah.
know the fastball special.
Just to let you know, my sling does more than the machete.
Well, have you ever seen one of those in action, man?
I mean, yeah, it's a small strip of
Oh,
leather.
you can take out
It's
a giant
super
with it, I
deadly.
know that, but still.
his is
Well, yeah, because we all read the most important book in the world.
I think you're holding
Lord
it
of the
backwards.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yes.
You remember when Jesus dropped the ring into
Oh,
the mountain?
yeah.
I love that part.
When Davanaxius, he killed that giant, whatever the giant's name was.
Goliath?
Yeah. I think he was a Goliath. Yeah, I think you're right. I think his name was like Greg or something. Barry, what weapon or what gear do you have?
I have a 5.
On your D6, you have a small wagon or one item of above of your choice. You can either have the wagon or a backpack that holds 7 items,
Backpack.
or a sack that holds 10 items.
Backpack.
Okay. You don't want the large sack?
No.
Okay.
Backpack's a
Holds
good
some
choice.
Items.
Hands free.
Got it.
Hands-free backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rest of you guys who don't have bags and stuff, you're literally just holding all of this stuff.
Right. I mean, the wagon would have helped
Lard
the
and my
group,
needle.
but
Can I have a sheath for this thing or like a strap?
for the rats,
No.
No.
For my sway hand.
No.
Oh.
You just walk around with it all the time.
everybody's
That
like, gets dragging it. It's not keep it sharp.
My rats carry it.
No, this game is mean. There's no advantage. There's no me being nice to you. No, everything sucks. You suck. The world sucks.
You drag it enough, it's going to be about the same damage as my machete.
Vague reference for 2 of my friends if you're listening. My rats are carrying my swords. Vague reference.
And everyone
Oh,
goes
yeah.
silent.
Good. Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's a very niche, very vague reference.
If we come up with like an appropriately metal way of carrying
Yes,
things.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you
Through
decide,
my neck.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say put the needle in my nose.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah,
would be
that sounds
cool.
great. Yeah,
How else do
fantastic.
you store needles?
Or in,
Yeah.
you could also just jam it into one of your eyes. Let's say you have a gross eye, and hey, that's needle storage right
And
there.
that can happen in game, from what I understand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so you can put a rat in your eye, Pedro.
That's
Nice.
true. If you want to say that you have no eyes and instead you have 2 rats sitting in your skull,
And they love you.
I'm about to
But they love
name
you.
and give, because it says the rat has D4 plus 2 HP. I'm gonna name and give each rat HP for you. So
okay,
I'm working.
fantastic. That
Oh
sounds
my
great.
god.
All right, Barry.
Maybe the
I'm gonna
rats
need-
loved him way too long time.
Yeah.
So for my second roll of 4,
on your D12?
Yeah.
Nice. You have a magnesium strip. That
Nice.
is the most useful thing that has come up so far.
What does it do?
It's a
it's
supplement.
magnesium.
Oh, fucking A.
Well, it's a magnesium strip. You can get those with the Zweihander. It just costs
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to magnesium strip club.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Nice.
Put some lard around.
Yeah, he got a magnesium lap dance is what we're discussing here. All right.
Final number is a 2,
A random sacred scroll.
which I
Great,
can't read
because you're
So
illiterate.
I have random sacred toilet paper.
So,
Well,
but
wait,
you
I
it
wanna
says
know
you
what
do
it
get to
is.
re-roll.
Okay, I'm re-rolling.
Yeah. If you want to see what your
Yeah.
random scroll.
What do you
is.
want me to roll for the random one?
For the scroll.
Random sacred skull.
Oh yeah. If you go to your sacred scroll thing.
Yeah, I think you roll like a D12 or something. Is that what it said?
Sorry, I need
Page
to be.
10?
Yes, it's gonna be and you're gonna roll a d10.
D10. All right, with a D10, it was a 9.
A 9. That is Roscoe's consuming glare. D4 creatures lose D8 HP each. Wow, that would have been super useful.
And it's not a thing where I can just hold on to it because no. All right.
Nope.
So
It says to wipe your ass with it, so that's what
Gotcha.
you are doing.
so we'll go with re-roll. And am I re-rolling the D12 again?
Yes.
I was hoping for a 4, so we'd have some more 11 rats. I have a 10.
A 10. You got a crowbar that does D4 damage.
Oh my god.
It is a crowbar. So
Wow.
Wow, it's almost like the game really, really wants you to bite people.
It really does.
What's your bite damage?
D6.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
But I'm going to be slinging everything because that's 2D4.
Yeah, that's true.
Put your teeth in the
Although, how do I attack with my weapon? Is that strength?
Yes.
And I attack with my sling with agility, right?
Yes. Presence, I believe?
Well, that's just even worse. So my standard agility goes to a 14, plus 4 in the armor I'm in, and my presence is -2. I need to roll a natural 20 to hit with the sling. So,
Hell yeah, baby.
That sounds right.
So, Barry, I told you this game was going to be super fun to play.
right, yeah,
Your sling may have value. You can exchange it for silver.
right. It's something more
Yeah.
useful.
Something.
Yeah, for range, it's presence. DR12.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
You should have just rolled better. man.
Right, apparently.
well, hey.
Should have rolled Pedro's dice.
You know, luckily, your character's going to die really quickly, and it's the end of the world, so,
All right, so who's left? Anyone?
Oh, I believe I have not rolled my starting
Yes.
gear.
So, let's get you some starting gear.
I will roll a d6 to begin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here I've rolled the number. I rolled a 6.
Hey.
I can have a donkey?
Yes. And I love that it says donkey. Not bad. Like, the author was commenting on their own choice to put a
Right,
donkey in the game.
Okay, well, this fits in with my theme. I have to take the donkey.
Right, right.
Okay.
Because
are
the
a-
Giraffesculus
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a,
needs a donkey.
I'm
See, it's a train.
reptilian horse wearing horsehide, leading around a donkey. This is wonderful. It's like a goofy.
Oh my god, you need to be Pancho Sansa. You've got to ride the donkey.
Donkey Hody.
Donkey.
Oh,
would be
God.
worse.
Hooray! We did it. The show's over. Right?
You won again, John. You won.
It's amazing how often you win, dude.
Man, some people don't realize you can win all these games.
That's why we play to win.
We play so John can keep winning.
You have broken Sequoia.
That was a good one.
All right, everybody. So, if you guys are up for it,
Excuse me.
He has 2 more
I have
columns.
a 2
want to listen. I'm done listening to
You already won with the donkey.
I'm just gonna roll these numbers real quick. Let's see here. I have rolled a 9, which is another
you
bear
also
trap.
get a bear trap, unless you want. You can re-roll if you want to.
I would like to have different. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Please
will
roll
roll
another 9.
a 5, an unclean scroll, baby.
Oh wow! Are you also illiterate?
No,
Okay.
I can read.
No, I think I'm the only one
You're a
who's
horse
illiterate.
that can read. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, so you get an unclean scroll. So yeah, go ahead and roll up your d10.
You can only cast it by hoofbeats. 1, 2. You have to do everything in Morse code.
So the way you guys can think about this is an unclean scroll is arcane magic, and a sacred scroll is divine magic.
Nice. Okay.
I have rolled the number 5.
You have Demon of Capillaries. One creature suffocates for d6 rounds, losing d4 HP per round.
Excellent. Suffocates D6 rounds.
Yes, losing d4 every round.
Perfect.
And is it, are scrolls a one-shot thing? He
So-
uses it, it's gone?
So, no, you hold on to the scroll, and you can use it a number of times equal to your powers, which is something that I believe that we discussed a little bit earlier. And since we only have one character doing that, we'll figure his whole thing out later.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's the one bit of magic that we have in this game so far, which I really, really like.
All right, so roll another scroll on your second d12.
Let's see here. Rolling
Please
the
don't.
second
Please
D12.
don't. Please don't.
Big money, big money,
Please
big
don't.
money. A 5.
A 5, exquisite perfume.
Fantastic.
You
You know that's flammable.
I'm just gonna be a horse that smells good.
just
You can also drink it though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Very great.
And I'm thinking with the lard, we're coming close to Molotov and napalm.
you guys
I
can
have the magnesium strip to set it.
It's
Oh,
not
wow.
our lard. It's my lard.
Found it.
Wow.
I think I'm just gonna have the best smelling donkey in town.
And it was
He's
you
like, son of a bitch, stop that!
It was you saying that made the fanged deserter wipe his ass with the scroll. He asked for some lard. You said no. So, y'all, now we get to get into the really, really silly stuff.
There's sillier stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's so far, for the listening audience, this is all the really serious stuff that we've done so
Yeah,
far.
very serious.
Yes. Yeah. So let's get into the incredibly silly stuff. Let's start off with backstory, unless you have a backstory in mind, which you absolutely don't have to roll randomly, but that's a d20.
You know, I thought of one, but rolling randomly sounds fun too.
Sure.
The dice decides
Yeah.
my fate.
Absolutely.
That sounds
These
fun.
are our first D20 in the game so far, right?
Yes. D20 time.
Okay.
Let's die.
Pedro is
13.
purposely rolling right next to me now.
Okay.
Go ahead and read that off for us.
So, a battle wound left a shard of metal slowly inching closer to your heart. Every
Tony Stark.
day, there's a 2% chance it reaches it. I love that.
So every day you're gonna roll a D100, and if you get a 1 or a 2, you die.
Yes. Okay, that is amazing. Are we gonna just do everybody backstory first? And,
Yeah. Let's
cool.
do that first. I think that would be the best way to do
That
it.
sounds good.
Let's kick it over to John.
Hello,
The
I'm John.
Dumb horse thing.
Yes.
The Giraffesculus.
Sorry, I apologize. The Giraffesculus.
I mean, it's official. I've written down for the description, Giraffesculus Skinwalker.
I couldn't
Damn
have
it.
asked for any
That
more.
means I also have to write down Giraffesculus. I don't even know how to spell that.
I think it's a PH.
There's 2 PHs in there somehow. I don't know where they are.
Just back to back.
Again, isn't this a Swedish game?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's got to be umlauts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And a lot of
I
collection of
love
consonants that we
umlaut.
can't really pronounce.
And actually, giraffes are native to Sweden.
That's true. They are
Are
Swedish.
they really?
Yeah, they're
No, they
Swedish.
I didn't remember that. I mean, I remember my kid you remember how you used to get those mail-in things where you'd get the collection of animals? And I remember the giraffe on there. I do not remember it being in Sweden. But
Yeah. Can't you imagine like all the beautiful like snowy landscapes and then just a giraffe cruising around there?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but isn't Sweden the one that has the geothermal? So Pellucidar or one of the inner Earth stories, Lost Colony, any of those could actually be inside a hole there. So giraffes could be at least subterranean.
I read Journey to the Center of the Earth. I know
There you
what
go.
you're talking about.
Right.
I watched the movie.
The Brendan Fraser? Yeah, of course. Why would you watch anything else?
Why would
I
you watch
I tried to
anything
only
else?
watch
Because
Brendan Fraser
John
movies.
Rhys Davies is in one of them.
Did you watch the sequel with The Rock?
I did.
Remember when he bounces the berries off his pecs? It's the best.
That's a really good movie.
The best thing ever.
It's a really good movie.
Let's
I
just
didn't
watch
see
that
that
movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just quit what we're doing. We can just watch.
This changed. This is now a listening podcast.
Yeah.
Commentary.
You press play on the movie, and you can listen to us give commentary on the sequel to Journey to
That'll
the
be
Center
the
of the Earth.
best part. When we start getting calls from all of our podcasts, would you guys like to do commentary on, old movies that, because MST3K just wasn't good enough.
No. Everybody knows that show was terrible. It wasn't a part of any of our
We could
childhood.
do better.
Yeah.
For the listeners, we absolutely love MST3K. I mean,
Yeah. You cannot say you don't like that
No,
show.
It's funny because Barry's also holding up like 2 big thumbs downs right now, and he's just like he has such pleading eyes, just begging us to say that we agree.
His toilet looks like Crow from the show. So I rolled up the number 5, which is the best number because I only roll the best number.
Oh
you've
my
almost only rolled
God.
5s anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I had an illegal secret affair with a member of the royal family, and I have proof. Damn it!
Not you have proof; they have proof.
You misread it.
It says, mine says. I swear, mine just says has proof.
Mine too.
Yeah,
Oh.
they have proof.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, that's
If it was you, do you say I has this?
always. Yeah.
That's true.
And it was illegal, not illicit.
It actually doesn't say illegal. Oh, it does say
Yes,
illegal.
it does.
But it says
It was
immoral.
immoral, and secret.
I know most of the letters. I know like 19 letters.
Is
I
it
didn't put
immoral
words together.
because you're a giraffe?
I think-
Sorry,
Giraffe
giraffesculus.
That's
Sorry.
my guess.
I've got to believe. I have to believe, unless it's Catherine the Great. I've got to absolutely believe
Yeah.
that.
Do you think that was true?
I hope so.
Am I going on podcast under oath? No, I do not think it's true. I think it was, what do they call it? Negative press, negative PR. That's what I'm trying to think. Even though
That
I
is
know
the
it-
funniest thing to say.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't think it was.
I
But
really-
then 3/4 of my family is Russian, so I have to believe it's not true.
I really think that we should just start saying that about modern celebrities.
Right. Right.
Oh wait, we kind of did that with Richard Gere, right?
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
all
God.
did.
I was just thinking in reference for Crodman Dune, you could be Horse Draper.
Like Don Draper?
No.
Can I be
so
Don
one of the
Draper?
characters is in it. All right. Next person.
So it's
Have you gone?
I haven't gone. I'll go.
I'm
How
done
about
choosing stuff. You guys choose
Are we?
stuff.
And it's D20.
It is a D20.
3.
You rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Oh wow! You have a rare sought after item.
That damn sling.
Yep, that's what it is.
I got a 19, and it's burn or be burned is the fate you accept. That's where the lard comes in.
Right.
Burn or be
Again, I'll
burned.
remind you, I have the magnesium strick and the perfume is flammable.
Yep. You know, I think I understand why you're hanging out with these people.
It's all the fire.
Exactly.
Well, it's the lightning strikes again type thing. What are the chances if you are going with a group of people that everything they have catches fire, that they'll actually catch fire? I mean, it's got to be.
I mean, it depends.
Minimal.
I mean, this is
Are they
Mörk
playing
Borg.
Mörk Borg or?
Yeah.
Chances I think are pretty good.
That's what it seems like.
All right, so if we're ready, there's just a few more silly things for us to do. Let's go ahead. I want everybody, if you guys are okay with that, to have 2 bad habits
Yeah.
and 2 broken bodies.
Nice.
So,
And are we skipping the flaws?
flaws.
Bad habits and broken bodies aren't
Distinctive
flaws.
Yeah, let's do all of those.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Who's
So
starting?
still 2 broken bodies?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Or we do 2 bad habits or 2 broken bodies?
Both.
Oh.
Both.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay, let's go. So, my first one, 3. So I have a rotting face and I wear a mask.
This is a bad habit.
What are you doing?
Oh, I am supposed to roll a d20. I'm just a goose.
Of the silly variety.
A 12. I still have my face. Thank you. Okay. Broken, crushed ears.
Oh.
Again, is this the bad habit?
Also, no, this is a broken body.
You're doing broken bodies
Broken,
first.
crushed
Okay.
ears and cataracts slowly but surely spreading in my eyes. Oh, it's a sharpshooter. That's rough.
Is it just an affectation or does it have valuation?
It doesn't have it. It doesn't
Okay,
do
good.
anything, but that makes sense. Now I just need to kill more until I can't see.
Right.
Yeah. This stuff has there's no mechanical value to any of it. It's just goofy.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
We all doing
So,
broken bodies first, I guess.
Yeah, I lost 3 toes. I have a limp. -3 toes.
-3 to toes.
And I'm juddering and stuttering from nerve damage or stress.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That's so awesome.
How about a 4?
A 4 for broken bodies. That's the same. You lost 3 toes and you limp. Would you like to re-roll?
I would like to re-roll. How about a 6?
A 6. One hand is replaced with a rusting hook.
Nice.
D6 damage.
There we go. All their weapons overboard.
All right. And then my other one is a 10.
A 10. You also have cataracts, unless you'd rather re-roll.
No, I'd rather re-roll on
Yeah,
that. How
I
about a
think you should get a-
13?
A
That's what I got.
13 is your juddering and
One more
stuttering.
time.
And now I'm going with a 3.
A 3. You have a rotting face and you wear a mask, which I'm sure is very helpful since you bite stuff.
Well, it's going to have an opening.
Okay. Like a masquerade mask?
Yes.
I think that's what it should be. Just a real fancy masquerade.
Feathers.
Yeah, with the big feathers and stuff.
Glitter.
Well, I rolled 2 d20s at the beginning of this, and nobody else got them. So I rolled an 11, giving me long, tangled hair with at least 1 cockroach in residence.
What is up with you and animals, dude?
Just making sense. And I have a red, swollen alcoholic's nose, so I'm like Rudolph.
Yeah. You're like a mangy Rudolph.
This character cannot die.
Is the long stringy hair his mane, his tail?
Both. They're
Yeah,
yeah.
tied
Yeah.
together.
So I'm feeling like if the sling starts to lose hairs,
There you go.
rewrap.
Does anybody else have broken bodies to do?
We're all done.
Broken Bodies
that's
is
it.
good.
All right, cool. You guys want to do some bad habits?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aw.
What's the dice?
20.
It's also a D20.
All right. I will go ahead. I have a 15.
You consistently lose important items and forget vital facts.
Oh, that reads.
Like that rare item you're carrying.
Right. Wait, what is
Which
this?
might actually be the scroll that he wiped his ass with.
And a 3.
And a 3 for your bad habit is you can't stop drinking once you start.
That's called an alcoholic.
Yeah. It's a little too close to home.
Next.
I gotta go home. Is that what that is?
That's why my nose is all red, dude. Yeah, next. You know what? Let's go with Pedro.
Yeah. Okay, so first bad habit, 11.
Inveterate bug eater.
Does that just mean I just can't stop?
Yep, you just
All right.
love eating bugs.
So-
So how is that going to go with his cockroaches?
I only have.
I
I'm
think-
greater than or equal to 1.
Oh, you only have 1 cockroach.
Oh, no.
It's like
At
your
least
rat.
one. He has at least one.
At least one. Well, that's why he only has at least
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I was just about to write loves eating cockroaches. You almost
You can write that, dude. That's fine. You know, that actually might be a really, really fun thing to role play.
Every day just cleaning my gun, just drooling, looking
staring,
cockroach,
staring at the giraffe scoliosis.
eating my lowly grubs. Yeah, they taste amazing, but you eat 1,000 grubs, it gets a little boring.
You need some fiber.
You need that. You
Some
need
crunch.
that crunch, that zest that comes with something that not even a nuclear bomb can kill. Wait, I have one more,
Yeah,
right?
let's get one more for you.
No, 11 again. Let's do it again. That's a 17.
It's 17.
I stutter when lying. Wait, didn't you get that
I
one?
got that.
You got that
Oh,
one.
you did?
No, she got it. Somebody got stuttering.
No,
I
no,
got
that's-
stuttering all the time.
That's like juddering and
Oh,
all
okay.
that. You're stuttering only when you lie.
Oh, okay. So, stutter when I lie.
Which is great. Let's do somebody else's.
I just
Any
won't lie.
bad habits remaining?
Here we go. I'm rolling 2 d20s. I rolled a 15 and a 17.
We have both.
Oh, both of those have happened. Okay, I'm rolling again. I have rolled a nat 20 and a 3. The 3 has happened, so I'll roll that again. That's a 13. That is.
Oh, that is a
not
great
No,
one.
13 has not happened.
Good. All right.
So for the 13, you have permanent phlegm deposit in your throat. You continuously cough, snort, spit, and swallow.
You are a foul
Should we
beast.
read two for the podcast?
We introduce her and he spits.
And he spits
I
on
thought that was
stuff.
only llamas. You
Yeah.
don't know about giraffes on this?
Yeah, you don't know about the giraffes not spitting? Weird thing, it's not toxic. It's like a health potion, man.
Right.
And your your nat 20 is you make jewelry from the teeth of the dead, if you can call that a bad habit.
It's the best habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're recycling.
Stay
Upside.
away.
Oh, that's true.
Not dead yet.
I would think that your teeth would be more valuable.
I would think so too. Hey, didn't somebody have like acid something? Like dripping acid? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Somebody was
spit
gonna-
acid.
You can spit acid, that's right.
Spit acid in my
right,
horse
so-
lizard form.
Right. When you're not a horse lizard,
So,
what do you look like? Are you just a like
skeleton.
yeah, are you just a skeleton? Are you like an undead?
You just pack the skin into the bag and
I think this is a fine time to reveal my character's name, which is George Clooney.
Okay. Well, we know what you look like then.
Are there any fun accents in it? Nope, it's just straight, just George Clooney. Okay.
There's no umlauts, there's no anything, it's just George Clooney.
It's on the sheet now. Let's do it.
This here's fucking Scab Eater, the worst pirate around, and over there, George Clooney.
Hey, remember me in Batman?
Hey! Holy shit, that is just George Clooney.
I'm a doctor. La 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 la.
Hey guys, thanks again for letting us play with you.
Alright.
I think so. What, you're still have your bad habits, right? And Mike the Square just keeps going like, "Hey, yeah, we can still play this game, right? We're still doing stuff, yeah."
Alright, I got number 6 for my first one.
All right, you are unable to get to the point, and you have never actually finished a story.
I think that fits with the jittering. And then I got 12.
And a 12. Your stress response is an aesthetic display. The worse things get, the fancier you need to be. Oh, goodness. This is just the stupidest game. All right, let's get some broken bodies, y'all.
How about flaws?
I think that's what, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
flaws?
just thinking flaws, we did broken
We
bodies.
did bodies.
We did bodies. You're right. I'm dumb.
This
Thank
is the
you.
first time we get to roll a D66.
Oh, yes. So a D66 is a special thing that they've done in this game. It is almost quite exactly what it sounds like. Roll a D6, roll another D6, tell them in order.
So I have a 12.
A 12. You are anxious.
I have a 26.
A 2.
Egocentric.
What?
26 egocentric.
Nice. You're egocentric. I
Okay.
love it.
That's the Swyander problem.
66 worried.
You are worried.
Are we just doing one or are we doing two on this one too?
I'm going to let y'all decide.
I'm gonna do 1. I have enough stuff to roll.
Screw that noise. I'm going for two.
Yeah, I'll go for 2. That sounds fun.
Oh my god, yes. Wasteful.
Damn you.
I have rolled a 15, making me a cheater.
I mean, that makes sense. You had the whole illicit affair
Yeah.
with somebody, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait, that's how you think, cheater? That's the first place your mind goes?
Mine actually goes to a rubber spatula.
Right, I was thinking dice, but go ahead.
Oh, that's
Pedro,
interesting.
the table.
I mean, I was going to say, there's so many of them here. I was trying not to point that out, dude.
I also got 52, which is ruthless.
Nice. So, are you anxious and ruthless?
I'm
No,
worried.
I'm anxious.
Worried and
Worried and
ruthless.
ruthless. I'm worried
So,
about being ruthless.
I can't be outdone. I'm going to have to play 2 of them. So how about a 43? What do I end up with?
A 43, that makes you ostentatious.
Wow.
You're Austin Powers?
You are Austin Powers. Wow,
Yeah, I
it
can
literally
tell, like-
negates everything that you've done, and you're just Austin Powers now.
I do like the idea of like this filthy creature being like, I'm the fanciest guy here. I got
And-
the best toilet paper scrolls. Mine are really fancy.
That's the reason why I use scrolls and not simple toilet paper.
I have to also roll a flaw then, and I have rolled a 61, which is stubborn.
You are stubborn.
Stubborn as a giraffesculus. We've heard this
As a
before.
giraffesculus, yes.
Everything is horses,
Right, exactly.
forever and always.
It all comes back to rockin'.
Oh my god.
So everybody, that is actually the entirety. That is us taking it super slow, making characters, and you guys are fully done making
Well,
them now.
names.
Oh, you know, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, so now that all of our characters are made, let's go around the room and everybody can reintroduce yourselves, giving us your name as well. Just so, because we've been mixing all this stuff up, we can get some continuity with these characters. So let's go ahead and start with you, Sequoia.
I be Crag Sally. I have a family motto I've been carrying down. It's burn or be burned. Hence the 5 jars of lard I got. Before battle I smear them across my eyes. For any foe that fouls me with fire may succeed. Other than the lard, however, I do use the knives. I have 2. They're pretty good. I like them quite a bit. Let's see. I did lose a couple toes. They were not burned off. They are still gone. I think the most important thing to know about me, Crag Sally, is I do have kind of I'm a sharer. I have a lot of things to tell people in my heart. I think that I really like, number one, not money so much, but I like the act of gaining money, and I buy my knives with them and the lard, of course.
And so Crag Sally is never going to finish her story. So we can just go ahead.
Had a little more to say, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Barry, do you want to tell us who you are?
Sure. So haven't
Playing
come up
George
with
Clooney.
Right. No, not playing George Clooney. Look at that. We're already foreshadowing. No. So I am running a fanged deserter. My name is Blevett.
Nice.
And, I forgot most of the rest of it. But I know somewhere I had... No, I missed that too. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point.
Fantastic. All right. Pedro, you want to go ahead and let us know who you are?
Okay, I really hope this voice works out. Okay, that's it.
We're going to make fun of you either way.
I'm Pedro. This is the voice I do.
That's really mean and how accurate that was. I fucking hate this place. No, okay. So, name's Bartholomew Bilge. I've killed many men in my time, and I've made a notch in this rifle, every one of them. You get a little tired just shooting everybody. That's why I got this giant-ass sword and took off some dumb sucker who got in front of my gun. I also got 4 mouths to feed. I got Scab, Keel, Rust, and Delilah. They require a lot of flesh and a lot of cigarettes to get going. The world's getting a bit dark for me. My eyesight's going. But if I can, I'm gonna live to see the end of this apocalypse. And whatever comes to the end of it, well, damn it, I got a bullet saved. Yeah, also, I'm kind of the best that there ever was. And also, look, here's half a piece of bread. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna throw the rest in the fucking ocean. I'm wasteful. What's that? Delilah, I know that was wasteful. I'm so... Okay, yeah. Rust, no, don't... God damn it. That's why he's rusty. All right, that's it. Also, I don't know, I eat a lot of bugs to keep my eyesight going. I forgot to mention that earlier. Rock on.
Nice to meet you. All right there, John.
Hello. I'm George Clooney.
Damn it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Before the apocalypse, I was very successful in the theater. I am a member of the Hollywood Illuminati, which is why I'm a lizard person.
Oh my god, you have to stop.
So sometimes I reveal my true lizard form, giving me additional powers. I enjoy the equine arts. I have a donkey with me. I wear horse hide. I am the prettiest horse at the fair. I wear this beautiful necklace of teeth. I've been called a cheater and stubborn. These are the things about me. Please do not ask about my torrid affair with the royal family.
Not defining witch.
This has been overblown by the tabloids. Thank you, and I am George Clooney.
Oh, I am so excited for this stupid game.
All right. Well, should we start next week?
I think so.
I think we start next week.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, thank you all for having me.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. That's ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, MD Parker 4, Crowman 76, Loading Mad Cat, M. Coling, November Stevenson, and Rosix 13. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.